Okay, so first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that have taught me this truth. So today I wanted to make a quick video going over the latest news, which is a new plague here in Babylon, which is Tranq, right? It's called Tranq. And pretty much Tranq, what it's doing is it's rotting people's flesh, right? It's another zombie drug. You can see here, people are just going dumb, crazy. Just like in the movies, like The Last of Us. Next thing you know, they're going to be running after us, right? But it says here that the animal tranquilizer mixed with fentanyl, rots skin, turns humans into zombies. And ultimately, we know that um, this is Esau releasing these drugs into the streets, and that this is all planned, right? Because he's the damn devil. But let's just look at to see if we can get a video of what's going on here. I don't have this ad. Ugh. Wow. Damn. I haven't even seen these pictures. But it says Tranq was used for cutting heroin, but most recently it has been discovered in fentanyl and other illicit drugs. So as you can see, this shit fucking makes you look like a damn zombie. He fucking eats your skin. And yeah, this is one of those unwritten plagues, just how it says in Deuteronomy. So let's just go straight to scriptures now. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 60, and it says, "Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord Yahweh bring upon thee until thou be destroyed." And this is one of those plagues that is not written in the book, right? Nowhere in the Bible it's talking about Tranq and a skin rotten drug, right? This is another drug that has not been written in the book. Another drug that has been probably released, or it came somehow it came about to destroy the Israelites, right? The inhabitants. But this is crazy, man. I remember not too like a couple years ago over there in Florida, there was a drug similar to this called a Flocka came out, and it was the same thing where this guy he ate a guy's, like, he started eating a guy, cannibalism. The scriptures talk about how cannibalism is going to come back, just like the ancient times, because in the ancient times they used to do all that shit, right? I remember in the story, there was this lady that was pregnant, right? She just had her kid, and she was arguing with her friend or another lady, talking about who's gonna eat the kid first, and all this fucking unclean shit, right? Some devil shit. They're also eating birds' dung. It talks about that. So all these things are just going to increase, just how it talks about in um, Matthew the 21st chapter, that these are just the beginning of sorrows, right? So this is nothing, right? Just wait till someone catches a type of drug where they literally turn into zombies and start running after us, right? That's the next thing. But the next scripture I got here is Mark 5 and 1, or I'll start from 1 and end at 5. And it says, "And they came over unto the other side of the sea, into the country of the Gadarenes. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit," right? Because what these people have is just unclean spirits on them, right? They're possessed, because that's ultimately what it is, just an ancient spirit that's gotten onto them, right? Because we know that it's just reincarnation, right? A spirit from the past, like, how do I say this? Our spirit doesn't die, right? But our flesh does. So if you were doing unclean shit in the past, you're probably gonna do unclean shit in all your lives. That's just how it is. So keep going on here. It says, "Who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains." right? Because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces. Neither could any man tame him, right? He had that crackhead strength, as they say nowadays, right? He had an unclean spirit, and back in the ancient times, man, they were way stronger than we are now, right? All the stories that it talks about how men had absolute feats, like they would do feats of strength, right? Strong as shit. Now imagine a strong as shit crackhead. That was this guy pretty much. He had chains on him, and he broke them pretty much. And it says that, and always night and day he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. Right. So it's pretty much how these people are nowadays. Right. The same type of spirit, and this is a deadly thing to see. Right. It's a terrifying thing to fall into the hands of the living power, the living Lord, the living God. And this is one of the things that can happen to you, right? You get filled with those unclean spirits. So this is Romans 1 and 24, and this is going into uh, what happens to the unrighteous, the ungodly, and ungodly, unrighteous men. And it says, Romans 1 and 24, it says, wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, right? And then we know ultimately this is talking about just being wicked, but we can apply this here because this is dishonoring your own body, right? And having lust in your heart, uncleanness, right? Because ultimately, you're not honoring your body when you're over here sticking needles in yourself and doing all these type of drugs, right? Which is ultimately a form of witchcraft, right? Pharmakia. So these are just people with unclean spirits at the end of the day, and it's terrible, man. This is actually terrible, but we know this is just the beginning, right? Just wait till more drugs come out. Just wait till the Lord increases things on the left hand side. And just how he increases things on the left hand side, he's going to increase on the right because he's a just balance. So just wait when brothers start getting spiritual powers. Because in the end times, man, we're going to need help from Yahushua to battle all these damn zombies, right? All these damn demons. Because this is just the beginning. Just wait till they got tranquilizer number 4. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video going into this. So once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that have taught me this truth. Shalom.